I'm Alison Wellford and I write fiction and nonfiction. Firstly, I want to thank the Ragdale Foundation for their generous gift. This is my second residency at Ragdale, and I didn't think it was possible, but each residency just gets better and better. I had such a productive time and met the most amazing and inspiring people. So I'll be reading from a personal essay I was revising during my residency. The working title is Permanent Maxillary Right First Molar number 16, but I suspect I will change it soon, and this is an excerpt of the essay. I make a sharp turn and my bike skids along the hard platha pavement, scattering hundreds of pigeons. My hip hits the ground first, taking the impact. My accident draws a small crowd. Estoy bien, I'm okay, I tell a worried couple as I try to pick up my mangled bike from the pavement as gracefully as I can. Barcelona's street sweepers left Plaza Cataluña's marble-like surface as slick as a skating rink. I should have noticed. I've grown distracted and clumsy. The thing is, I don't even feel the bruise forming on my hip or the swelling on my knee or see the blood on my wrist. It's my tooth that hurts. My tooth is hot. I am in pain. I have been in pain for a year now. When it's all you feel, it becomes a mantra. I walk away with my bike and ignore the wet, dirty stain that covers my jeans. My tooth pulsates. Everything seems tooth-shaped these days. The half loaf of bimbo sandwich bread I bought for lunch yesterday, the tall modernista doorways I pass in the Eixample, once large enough for carriages to drive through, which feels about the right size for my pain. I'm on the way to the dentist where I will soon practice the words I've come to know well: endodoncia, extracción, impaste, root canal, extraction, implant. The dentist's waiting room resembles a spaceship. The big glass door automatically closes and opens like a castle, opens and closes like a capsule sealing itself from the outside world. The blonde receptionist greets me at the rounded white desk. I sign in, take a seat, and wait. On the street, attractive pedestrians walk past, kiss on each cheek, sit together on the nearby terrace for an early beer. I look on jealously, think of what I will drink when I leave the office. A six-pack of Xray, my flatmate's bottle of cava, whatever might work. I touch my forehead to check for another one of my fevers that come and go. My back starts to sweat through my shirt, sticking to the plastic seat. A man pulls up on a shiny Honda scooter, the newest model, the one with a bubbled windshield. Even the seat leather shines in the Mediterranean sun. He takes off his helmet and runs his fingers through his hair with masculine bravado, pleased with the window's reflection. He dismounts the scooter nimbly. His leg flies behind him. He spins and he's on his feet. The office doors slide open. He leans over the desk to touch the receptionist's arm as he greets her. She motions for me to follow his swagger down the hall. I realize then that this is my dentist. Senora Wellford, he says, which makes me wonder when I became a senora, no longer a senorita. Is it this tooth, this pain that's aging me? Wasn't I a senorita at the bread shop yesterday? I'm in my 30s but feel all ages. The pain fuses the fearful little girl and the hag, becoming one. He takes my hand. My dentist looks like a Miami-stylized version of Javier Bardem. His sensual lips the same tanned color as his face, his hair dyed 2 shades lighter than his normal sandy brown, lending it a circus peanutty glow. I can't tell if he's had plastic surgery. He's still holding my hand, sitting very close to me, and I could see he shaves with precision, which perhaps is a good sign in a dentist. I'm slightly anesthetized by his strong cologne. Guapa, estás en buenas manos. Lovely, you're in good hands. I can't tell how far he thinks he'll get with this flirtation of his. Little does he know there is just this rank black inside he cannot see. It's coming out of my tooth. I am in pain, I say. I feel my eyes are small and hollow. He lets go of my hand and wheels his chair away from the dental seat to look at my Xray. He winces, he tisks twice. You're the 5th dentist I've seen since my root canal last year, I say. The others had said the pain was all in my head and asked if I might try antidepressants. What's wrong with me? I ask, as he looks at the Xray, and I feel it has other implications I can't yet fathom. You see here? He shows me a blurry gray image and points to something indistinguishable. Here, they didn't drill out the root. What does that mean? Your previous root canal has failed. I will not fail you. He takes my hand again, but I barely notice. I look at the image and see nothing but gray. How did you find it? We took the X-ray from a different angle. He points a finger to his chin like a gun. I don't know what to say. It's like finally learning your mortal enemy's name. The relief in that. All this pain. A year of pain. He's still holding my hand. We will put you on double the dose of antibiotics and painkillers. We must take the tooth out. Extracción! He yells with an exaggerated hand gesture. And I recommend an empaste, an implant. Let me see. He examines inside my mouth, and the bad breath pours out like a corpse escaping the grave. I trust him. I trust him like a sinner on her knees. I would do anything. After so many dentists who could find no problem with my root canal, finally this heavily cologned Casanova has found the rotting thing inside me by simply taking an X-ray from a slightly different angle. He runs his hands through his hair again and touches me on the cheek as a torero might touch the bull's horn during the fight, to show his mastery and control. Less healthcare Lothario than Matador, skilled to hone in and kill the pain. Before leaving, he gives me a ceremonious bow. He's such a ridiculous man, he almost defies scrutiny. I trust him. I have little choice. At lunch, I order the cheapest menudo dia, butifada, and potatoes at the busy restaurant around the corner. So many forks, knives, and spoons clatter against plates and coffee cups, resonating in my teeth, each clash a premonition of what's to come, the dentist's instruments. As a kid, I tied a string to my loose tooth and a doorknob, but I could never slam the door. Instead, I always ignored the loose tooth until it rocked fully in its socket to fall out on its own, once into my cereal. The waiter brings my sausage, potatoes, and a baguette. I sink my teeth into the bread's hard crust, but lightning strikes. Its current follows my spine down to my feet. This is new. I can't chew the bread. I'm used to the soreness in my jaw, but not this. I push away my plate. I order a bottle of wine instead. The waiter sets the bottle on my table without judgment, and I finish it in one sitting. On the way home, I buy a few more bottles at the bodega for that evening. I rub my wrist, a bit sore, my hip surely blooming a great purple bruise, but the wine has dulled everything. It's said that when you dream of losing teeth, it symbolizes what you cannot say, the loss of speech. Nearly every night I dream of my teeth, of animals that steal them, of my teeth crumbling like dust in my mouth when I try to speak, and then they turn to rocks. I have a mouthful of rocks, and I can't spit them out. The extraction will happen in a few days after the antibiotics kick in. I just have to survive until then, right? Or will this extraction be another failure? There have already been so many: the ill-fitted mouthguard for my nighttime grinding, the cracked tooth, the missed cavity, the botched root canal, the broken crown. I meant to communicate something. My root beliefs might be breaking down. A mouthful of rocks. A loss of speech. I know the name for permanent maxillary right first molar number 16 in 3 languages now. None of them help me to say what it is I can't. What is it I need to say? And if I say it, like some magical incantation, will the pain release me? That's the end of the excerpt. Thank you.